home, creating a slurry here at the St. Pete Urban Youth Farm. And the InSinkErator that we were able to get. And that slurry, when he's done, is going to be taken out to the garden. And here in the garden, Miss Carla is spreading a layer of dirt over the ground up slurry. Oh, we do need that piece. Oh, that's, yeah, that's kind of critical. So we just pour ground up food waste directly onto the blueberry bushes here. And then it'll turn into soil in 3 to 6 days, as opposed to traditional composting, which can take months. There's that beautiful moringa tree, getting some of that slurry there. And in a few weeks, when the home biogas system that we just installed, when that is operating, then all that slurry can be poured in here instead to produce the liquid fertilizer for the blueberry trees, and of course the gas for the stove here, which is just hiding out there until it has a table built for it. But yeah, it's a new home biogas system here for that. But in the meanwhile, we just pour it in the garden over there until the biodigester is operating. So we like to start with a food grinder. That's the starting point. There's our compost bag. People like watching food waste get ground up. Popular video, right? Good. Still some more to do. And then it'll go out. That's the ring for the...
There's the culprit.
Yeah, that's why the thing fell out.
It was in the slurry.
Yep. So it's working that way though. Doesn't really need it.
Yeah.
It does splash around though.
It does splash. It goes, you have to take this piece off and then it fits in, there's a little slot in there, and then you screw it tight onto there. It has a certain way that it goes. Like it goes in that little groove in there.
Not here?
Well, that might work. Yep. So eventually we're going to get some really nice slurry there into the digester. St. Pete Urban Farm. All right. All right. You ready to do a pour? Oh, you got that?
Maybe 2 more buckets.
Yep, I can take this one over. Let's take this. Where do you want this, Miss Carla? Same place? Moringa. Okay. We'll take it over to the moringa. One day I'm going to feed you, biodigester. So over to the moringa. And take freshly ground up food waste to the moringa tree and just pour it right there. Looks like hell, but sure is nutritious. That is a new way of composting. You just grind up food waste and pour it there, and if you don't like the way it looks, then you cover it with some dirt, because it's going to turn into soil regardless. And we have some dirt over here that we can spread on it. Oh God, that's heavy. Hello, home biogas system. You're going to be fed eventually. And this is a beautiful urban youth farm for teaching the local community in St. Pete, particularly youth, teaching them about how to grow their own food. Back in here, they got tilapia and other hydroponics and aquaponics. Here, we're just covering up that food waste that we ground up so that it can grow, turn into soil faster. And you don't have to do this step. If you don't want to, you just let it sit there. There's no need to cover it with topsoil. It's not going to smell. It's not going to attract any vermin. But for sightliness, people tend to cover it with a layer of soil. And then we're done with that. All right, so that's what we're doing, fertilizing the garden with food waste that's been ground up in an incinerator. That is over there. Until such time as we can fill this up. That's the procedure. Something fell in there. All right, we're gonna say goodbye.